to the Soul Station, and today I'm making my first video, which is very weird because I don't know how to start or do this thing, but since I want to do it, so I'm just gonna do whatever I feel like should be the right way to do it. But yeah, anyway, so this is the Soul Station and my name is Rabbia, bachelor's in nutrition basically. And I just graduated recently from college, and I learned about, my concentration was food and health. So basically I learned about everything related to food and what kind of benefits it gives to our body, which by the way, it gives a lot of benefits. So we need to eat well. And obviously food and our body is not just about what we put in it, but also how we use our minds, and everything is in sync when both our mind and what we put in inside our body and what we put in our brain, and when both are good, our body is good and we feel good. Whenever you want to start something or do something, you want to look at the bigger picture, which is what I did when I decided that I will be starting the Soul Station. So by looking at the bigger picture, what I mean is, if you're setting a goal for yourself, why are you setting that goal? You need to ask yourself 3 questions, and those 3 questions are: what is my goal? Why I want to achieve this goal? And does this goal make me happy? Of course, if you're setting a goal, most of the time it has some kind of benefits, and that's why you want to achieve that. But at the end of the day, you need to ask yourself, am I doing this for myself? Is this gonna make me happy at the end of the day? Is it going to make me a stronger person? Is it going to make me a happier person? Because that is the most important thing. You need to be happy to have a good life. That's just how it works. You cannot have negativity in your life, like constant negativity or negative thoughts, or some kind of negative emotions coming out of other places, like negative stress, and it's just you just can't feel happy with that. I've read somewhere about the rule of 3, and all of this is kind of related to the rule of 3 because it is presumed, it is believed that if things come in 3, they are more persuasive. So mostly we like to put our goals or our things into like a pattern of 3, and when they are in 3, they're more persuasive. You're going to want to achieve it more. I don't know, I've heard it, but I don't think it kind of works because so in school when I was studying, they taught us about the SMART goals, and I think that very well links it to the rule of 3 or the bigger picture topic that I've been kind of like ranting about. They told us about the SMART goals, which was obviously related to nutrition, but I think you could put that into context with anything when we're setting our goals, or like when we want to achieve something in life. And goal, which is SMART, means specific. What is your goal? Obviously that question again. M, it goes for measurable. It just means that like what are the steps you are going to take, like how you're going to achieve this goal. Attainable obviously goes for A, which just means that you think that it's a goal that you will be able to achieve. And R is for realistic. I think R and A are kind of almost the same thing, because like obviously if the goal is not realistic, you're not going to be able to attain it. If you set yourself unrealistic goals, you're going to fail most of the time. So obviously you have to set a goal that you think you will be able to achieve in the time manner that you think you'll be able to achieve, which is what the T stands for, timely, which means that you have to give yourself a certain amount of time, set a goal for a certain amount of time that I'm going to finish this or achieve this goal in this amount of time. So when you're setting your goals, I think you should put it in. You should ask yourself these 3 questions that I mentioned before, and you think of the bigger picture. The bigger picture is, why am I doing this? Am I doing this to make myself happy? Am I doing this to make someone else happy? Am I doing this to look like someone else if you're trying to lose weight? Or if I am following this path, I'm doing this profession because my family wants me to do it. My family expects me to be something, they expect me to be a doctor, so I have to be a doctor, or anything of that sort. You shouldn't be doing anything for anyone else. Of course, there's relations and families and friends and people that we care about and we love, and we don't want to hurt them, and we want to do what's best for them. But at the end of the time, at the day, you have to do what is best for yourself at first, because if you are not happy with yourself, most of the time you're not going to make other people happy. And that's just how life is. And people around you, if they love you, they will understand that eventually. And if they don't, then that's their take on life, and you can't really do much about that. And you can't make everybody understand a point of view or your point of view. Just take it one step at a time. Just take it slowly, and don't burden yourself. Don't blame yourself if you can't follow your path that you set. Of course, just don't push yourself to the point where you're so unhappy with the goal that you set. Oh, I'm good for nothing, I can't do this. That's not the way to go. There's going to be failures, and with every step that you take, some people are just better at following a certain outline that they've made for themselves. But then some people have a different kind of attitude towards doing things, and that's okay. That's fine. You need to do it at your own pace. You need to do it however you are feeling comfortable, and there is nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. You want to stick to something, and you will feel, and if you do stick to it and you go through with it and you think you've achieved it, you'll feel great. You're gonna feel great about yourself, and there's nothing more than feeling great about yourself. I think even the smallest milestone that you achieve in your life makes it brings a feeling of contentment or fulfillment. And I think that's probably one of the best feelings in this world, when you can feel that you achieved something, and you achieved something that made you feel happy. And I think you just feel so much more productive. That's the key. Consistency is the key. And I will see you guys next time. Please do share your views about this video, and please do like, comment, and subscribe, and share if you like. And I hope this video brought some kind of benefit to you, and I hope my future videos will be too. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.